Hello, hello everyone. How are you today? How's everything?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
How was the test?
Oh, so difficult, so long.
Yes,
Teacher.
hard
Listening was so long.
and reading.
Oh my God, so sorry. Wow. Yeah, long. Yeah. Wow, but you guys are great at English, so everything is gonna be perfect. Don't worry. Okay, my dear friends, we're going to start right away so it does not happen what happened in our previous speaking that it was 10 and I was still talking to Elkin and John. No, okay? So we're gonna start now. Let me just send you to your rooms. You guys will have some minutes to talk about it. Wait for me. I will go right away to listen to your soap opera, yeah? And to ask you some individual questions. That's the methodology. Have you got any question, any comment, anything you want to tell me or ask? Let me just check very quickly the order, you guys, and the selection. No? No questions? You're so excited because you're finishing today, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
And you will have a long weekend until Wednesday. And then next Wednesday, you'll have, well, next week, class Wednesday and Thursday and Friday off. Well, we are waiting for the response, and I think it's gonna be good. Okay, so let me organize the room very quickly. You guys can relax for 2 minutes. Okay, the rooms are done. There is only one problem, and is that Carlos is not in the meeting. So Mabeli, I'm not sure if you can contact him. Maybe he's getting ready. We are just waiting for him, okay? But we need to start. So I'm going to send you to your rooms. I will wait 5 minutes for you to organize your ideas and talk about the plan and whatever you need to talk about. And after 5 minutes, I start visiting the first couple, okay? Is that fine? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do it like that. Mabeli, just tell me whatever you know about Carlos, okay?
Yes, teacher. Give me a moment.
No problem, don't worry. Okay, see you in a bit, guys. Okay, Carlos is here, Mabeli. Don't worry, don't panic. I'm going to send him to your room.
Teacher, excuse me.
Yes.
I don't know where is the speaking document or.
Oh, you guys had it in the chat, but if you need me to send it again, I will do it in the WhatsApp group, Elkin.
Ay, los grupos. Excuse me. Me olvidó. Thank you, teacher.
To send it again, or can you look for it there?
No, I can look for
Okay.
in the chat.
Okay.
Hi, teacher. I have a problem with my internet, but I can solve this.
Yes, Carlos, don't worry. I'm sending you to your room. Mabel is waiting for you.
Okay, okay. Thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay, there you are, Carlos. Okay, Natalia.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
I said, oh my goodness, Julian and his partner are calling me. I don't know what. Let me see what's their turn. Julian.
Sorry.
They are the second ones. Do you want me? Okay. Let me just go to them very quickly to see what they need, and I will be back. Okay. Very quickly.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Very quickly because I'm busy with another couple. What do you need? You call me.
No, teacher, we just called you for that we are the next group because but we don't have anything specifically.
What do you mean?
We don't need, sorry.
Okay, but it's because you are ready. That's why you call me, right?
Yeah, we just.
Okay, please wait that I'm finishing with the
Um,
first couple, and okay, don't worry. I will
sorry.
be back very quickly. Do not worry.
Solo adelanté el uno.
Go ahead.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Okay.
Abismos de Pasión, Chapter 22. Alice finds out she's pregnant. In the next episode of Abismos de Pasión, Chris can't stand living with his wife Alice anymore. He has decided to split out with her because he is having an affair with Mark's wife, with whom he is planning to run away to a foreign city and have a baby. But his plan fails when he finds out that his wife is pregnant. Now Chris should decide whether to continue his affair or stay with his wife to avoid his son from growing up without a father.
On the other hand, when Alice realizes that she is pregnant and her husband is having an affair, she begins to hate him and decides to call Mark and tell him about his wife's romance with her husband. Then Mark suggests coming up with a plan to unmask their infidelity. Mark offers to find a private investigator to have physical evidence of his affair, and in this way they can file for divorce and get full custody of his children. So far, this progress. What will happen? Will the investigator get the evidence? Does Mark separate from his wife? Will Alice forgive Chris? Will Chris still love Mark's wife? Alice's son will grow out with our father. What decision will Chris make? Will he continue with his plans to abandon his wife and future child?
If you want to know what will happen in this interesting and fair adventure, you don't have to mix the next episode 22nd Monday, because mystery,
Passion,
revenge
justice, and love.
are carried in the blood. Abismos de Pasión by RCM Television. Gracias, all, teacher.
That was very good. Awesome. I love the story. Yeah. It was like a real content for a soap opera. Okay, my dear friends, let's do this very quickly. Who's first?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Jessie. I have 20 questions here. So give me a number from 1 to 20.
2.
2. Which famous person's body would you take over if you were a zombie? Think about the hypothetical situation. You had the chance of being a zombie, and you can take over a person's body who is famous.
Which person on body? I will take Messi. Messi.
Why?
Because ever I want to sign Lionel Messi because I like Messi player play football, and because I will take her his body.
Okay. Okay, another number, please.
6.
6. What food have you never eaten but you would really like to try?
Teacher, sushi.
Mm,
Have you
I
never
don't
tried?
like. No, teacher. I don't like eat fish. Uh, don't like because is uh this this eat this meat are cooking no are cook are not cook.
Okay. I think you got confused with the question because it was the opposite. That you have never tried, but you would love to do it. Yeah, that you would
Yeah.
like to do it.
No.
Sushi
Never,
was the
never in
opposite.
life. Never. I tried sushi. No, I don't like fish.
Okay. Another number, Jesse.
9.
9. What social stigma, yeah, like a label, does society need to get over? Like forget about? What do you think?
Social teacher. Can I change the number? The
Sure.
question.
Yeah, another
Uh,
number.
11.
11. When doing sports, have you ever risked hurting yourself?
When I don't sport.
You don't practice sports?
No, I like practice soccer. Uh,
Okay.
uh, but I never I risk it hurting myself. Mm,
Okay. Yes. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, thank you. Natalia, your turn.
okay, teacher. Number 3.
Okay, number 3. Number 3. What would your first reaction be if I told you that you had failed the course?
Okay, the course. Okay. I um I will feel so 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 sad, so I don't know, uh, disappointed because I try to learn, uh, and it's hard for me. I try every day. I study, and this is this uh, would be so hard for me.
Okay, thank you. Another number, please.
Number 7.
Okay, 7.
7.
What have you stopped doing recently? Is there anything that you have stopped doing recently, lately?
Have stop
Mhm.
any activity or maybe.
Yeah, yeah, whatever.
Okay. Well, I mm, I stopped um, playing football because I I don't like it. I play it for my friends, but not don't like me or didn't like me, so I stopped practices football.
Okay, thank you, Natalia. Another number.
Um, 10.
10. What movie can you watch over and over and over without ever getting tired of it?
Okay. Hmm. there are there are some films, but I think I I like watching uh, La Era de Hielo.
Ice Age.
Okay, I see. Because it's so cute. It's interesting, and in this field, the see love and friendly, and it's it's beautiful. It's a field that I I saw when I was a child, and these films remind me good memories. So I like.
Okay, good. Thank you, Jessica and Natalia. I hope you have a wonderful break. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye
Thank you,
bye.
teacher. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it. Go ahead.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
Okay.
Your cameras, my goodness. I want to see
Sorry.
you.
I forgot it.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. In this chapter, Alice is cooking when she receives a message showing a paternity test. It is so to intend to prove that Mark, her husband, has a son named Daniel with someone else. This shocks her a lot and she decides to refuse to accept and ask her husband about the truth when he returns from work. Meanwhile, Mark is coming home without imagining what will happen in a few minutes. When he gets home, Alice waits for him at the entrance, has printed the paternity test, and is holding in her hand. She has read all the information in it, and now she believes it to be true. Into be true. Asks for an explanation, crying, and when he sees it, he thinks that considering to Danny it would be stupid. So he decides to tell him the story. He knows she is thinking about divorce and feels betrayed by him. However, he wants her to know the whole truth.
Mark really loves sharing with her. He admits saying that to his wife, showing his regrets. He tells to her the fact that he has another child is true. But most important, he said the reasons why he didn't tell her is what he has been embarrassed of his previous failed marriage. He across strong problems with drugs and violence with previous family and lost his marriage and the custody of his child. He missed Daniel and he said that has been working hard to be a better man that can cease against to his child. Alice is shocked and she feels many things. She doesn't know what to think about his story. She wants to run away from there, but she decides to keep listening. So Mark says when he knew her and he fell in love with her, he thought to tell her the truth, but his fears didn't allow it. Alice doesn't know what she should do. She now is thinking that she is pregnant and hoped to tell him as a surprise. Now she doesn't know if she have the baby. What would you have to suggest? If you want to know what her size will be, join us at the same time at 9 o'clock. Doesn't miss the outcome.
Okay, very good. Good content about the soap opera. Okay, guys, who's first?
teacher, if you want.
Okay, Julian. I have 20 questions here. Please choose a number.
5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, number 5. Listen, what would you choose if you had the option of living for 70 years and being incredibly happy, or living forever but being unhappy? What would be your decision?
For me, obviously the first decision, because I think that the most important in our life is, of the object of our lives, is be happy. Is to be happy, because it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money or a lot of things if you are not happy. So it doesn't matter if you live 50, 60, 70, 80 years. While you're happy, I think that it's all okay.
Okay, thank you, Julian. Another number, please.
Mm, 10,
Again, sorry.
10, 10.
Okay, 10. What movie can you watch over and over and over without ever getting tired of?
Forrest Gump. I have seen this movie around, I don't know, 50 times. I know any dialogue and any scene what we have in the next, in the previous, because I don't know, it's my favorite movie. I love it. If I mm, sweeping in the TV, and any channel is happening, I keep watching it. I love it.
Okay, thank you, Julian. And the last question, please.
50.
15. Okay, 15. Have you ever refused to help someone? When? Why?
Sorry, sorry.
Have you ever refused to help someone?
Yes. For example, in my job, if I think that if you don't tell about your problems, the other people think that you haven't any problem. So in the jobs, sometimes the people ask you for money, for for if you can lend some money or something like that. And all of us are problems, more or less big. And in this case, I always say no, because also I don't like mm, like ask for my money. I don't know how you can say.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, money sometimes brings some problems, yeah, especially with those things that we can solve when the other ones are not very reliable. Thank you, Julian. Okay, Jeanette, one number, please.
4, teacher.
4. Okay, 4, here we are. If you had the chance, would you want to be pain-free for the rest of your life? You know, pain like, oh, ow, yeah? So if you had the chance, would you want to be pain-free?
Teacher, it depends, because the pain sometimes is necessary. For example, if I have an accident and I don't have pain, I don't feel pain, maybe I can hurt my bro, my I I have broken my leg or my arms, something like that. I don't notice for this reason.
That's a very good answer, right? Yeah, I have not, I mean, like, I have never thought about it. Yeah, but of course it's necessary and it makes us feel alive. Well, of course, not that terrible one, some things that we cannot even like get over. Okay, another number, please.
14.
14. What kind of people do you avoid meeting?
Maybe the people who has a personality was maybe they they have a problem or they have a achievement and and I filed in that and he says or they says, oh, you are so bad, you are maybe things like that or like I don't know, comparing with another person's without know the conditions of the other people.
Okay, Jeanette, and the last number, please.
8.
8. What is something you always intended to do but never found the time or never found the money to do it?
I I really want to learn to play the guitar, and I didn't have time. And I have a guitar. I bought a guitar, but I really don't have time, and I can learn it.
Okay, Juliana and Jeanette, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy your break. See you next cycle. Bye-bye. Take care.
My teacher.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye. Hey, Gerson and Jean-Claude, I saw you were calling me long time ago, but I was very busy with your classmates. So hopefully you are my next couple. I'm not sure. Are you Jean-Claude and no. Okay, wait a second. Gerson and Jean-Claude. I don't have you in the order of my organization. What happened?
No, teacher, we had a dupe about the test. It's mean we have to read the test. Jan first and me second, and no matter
Okay, you have a question
longer
because you
or
are my last couple. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, you have like long time to wait, so you can relax. Yeah, it is okay. Just take turns by reading them. And just make sure that you are not talking longer than 3 minutes, okay? But yeah, for that soap opera, it's okay to read. Just try to change the tone of voice, as the narrator of the soap opera. But yeah, that's fine. No problem. Okay?
teacher only reading in turns.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
The soap opera, yeah. And then I will ask you the questions.
yeah.
Yes, no problem.
You ask a question about the soap opera or individual question?
No, in your
Hello, teacher. Sorry,
Okay.
I was in the bathroom.
It's okay. Gerson will talk to you because I need to visit another room, okay? Gerson.
Okay, teacher.
Teacher,
See you in a bit.
teacher,
Yes.
last question. Could you informate us in which group are you?
Inform us. Yeah, sadly, 7. You are the last people. That's what I was like. Why are they calling me? Then, okay, maybe they need
No, teacher. Bueno, lo voy a decir en español. Tú puedes decir a medida que vayas avanzando en cuál grupo vas, así pues estamos enterados, atentos.
Okay, in the chat.
Pues la anterior teacher lo hacía como una nota de difusión y llegaba a todos los chats, voy a tal grupo, voy a tal grupo. Y así
Bueno,
estábamos como atentos.
vamos un
O en el
poquito,
grupo, o en WhatsApp, no sé.
vamos un poquito es que yo les envío chats acá y nadie los recibe. Voy a intentarlo. Ah, no, pero acá en el de ustedes sí, pero cuando envío a todos, veo que no los
Teacher
reciben.
y en WhatsApp todos recibimos la info.
Ok,
Pues,
vale. ¿No?
y
Vamos
así
un poquito
sabemos.
retrasados porque voy apenas a visitar el tercero.
No,
Okay,
dale, no,
teacher.
es como para saber, teacher.
No
No sé si en
problem.
WhatsApp
But you
estaría
are,
perfecto.
but you are the last one, so calculate like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So
Ok,
take
Okay.
a break. Take a break.
Okay, teacher.
teacher.
Gerson and Jean-Claude, take a break, to be honest, because look at the
Okay, I go to sleep for a moment.
yes. Okay. Yeah. See you
Okay,
later.
teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
And Carlos. My goodness. Ready? Let's go. Cameras on, please, and go.
Hey, teacher.
Action.
Okay, teacher, one moment.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes, teacher. Okay. Yes. Today's story is about the worst decision Chris could have made in his relationship with Laura. Okay, Chris is married with Laura for a couple of years, but he decides to meet Alice with when he has been taking to social networks. He's silent fall in love with Alice and decides to plan a way to meet her. Chris hopes to enjoy a romantic dinner with Alice and decides to tell his friend Mark to help him organize it at his restaurant. Chris wants to offer a special detail at the dinner so that Alice will agree to have a relationship without his wife Laura knowing about it. The dinner was hosted at Mark's restaurant, and Chris never imagined risking that something bad could happen to his wife.
However, it wasn't perfect because Laura had to go to the same restaurant that Chris, and she had to see her husband flirting with another woman. She hoped that what she was saying was a lie. Laura couldn't stand thinking that her husband was betraying her after so many years of marriage. At first, she didn't want to admit the truth, and for that, she denied to believe. Laura didn't say anything to Chris that day. However, he began to create a plan in which she pretended to kill her husband. Laura talked to her friend Mark and told him something about her evil plan. Mark couldn't believe what he wasn't hearing, and he wanted to avoid that happened. Finally, she accidentally shot her mother. This story will continue.
Wow, a real soap opera. Okay, very good, guys. So, who's first? Carlos or Mabel? Quickly.
Doesn't matter, teacher.
Okay, Carlos, you're first. I have
Okay, teacher.
20 questions. Give me a number from 1 to 20, please.
Okay, teacher. And number 4.
4. If you had the chance, would you want to be pain-free for the rest of your life? You know, like pain, like, oh, so would you want to be pain-free?
Okay, teacher. Pain free is about that.
Pain is like when you, for example, you know, like feel like, oh my God, ouch. Yeah, that's pain. So
Okay, okay,
pain-free
teacher.
is no pain. It's like, what do you think?
Okay, teacher. I think it's a problem, but if I have the possibility to have a pain-free, I intend to show some special with the uh, uh, I don't know sport or maybe one activity to obtain pay for improve my skills with deep capacity. Maybe I don't know. It's possible.
Okay, Carlos. Next,
Okay, teacher.
another number, please.
Number number 2.
2. Okay. Which famous person's body would you take, yeah, if you were a zombie?
Teacher, I don't know. A zombie?
Yeah, if you were a zombie, which famous person's body would you take over?
Okay. Okay, teacher. One moment, please. A zombie, for example, the okay, teacher, the Queen Isabel, maybe, because he's a very famous person and can and take or maybe spend many money, and every people is paid in this queen, and maybe everything new or have information about this person is very curious and acting in this characteristic person.
Okay, Carlos, and the last number, please.
Okay, teacher, number 14.
14. Okay. 14. What kind of people do you avoid meeting?
Okay, teacher. For example, in my case, person that are doesn't honest because, for example, in engineer activities, the honesty is very important for you take decision with information about equipment or information about the plants or machine operate, and the person or friends doesn't honest, you take back decision. And in personal life, for example, in my life, I like the honest and responsible person, but I I I am it, or my characteristic is that maybe is important for me.
Okay, thank you, Carlos. Mabeli, one number, please.
Teacher, maybe number 5.
5. Okay, what would you choose if you had the option of living just for 70 years and being incredibly happy, or living forever but being unhappy?
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat, please?
Sure. You have 2 options. If you could choose, yeah, having a happy life but until 70 years die, or living forever but very unhappy. What's your decision?
It's a difficult question. If I were given the choice, I will choose to live for just 70 years old. And maybe why not be happy too. um, our previous aspect of life that bring value and meaning to my experience. The happiness is fundamental achievement for most individuals, and I believe it holds more significance that, I don't know, the memories create the relation format and a combined achieved during 70 years will contribute to be a happy person.
Okay, Madeline. Next question.
Number maybe 8.
8. Okay. What is something that you always intended to do but never found the time or maybe never found the money to do it?
Maybe practicing any sport. I think it could be difficult because I study, I work, and never I have the time to do this hobby, and I procrastinate, and I finally doing another things, and I'm not focused in the things really I wanted.
Okay, and the last question, madam.
Number 10.
10. What movie can you watch over and over and over without ever getting tired?
Over and over. Maybe could be I don't remember her name in English. En Spanish is Resplandor de una mente sin recuerdos. And I would like I like to watch over and over, getting tired this movie, because I consider this movie is awesome, and her trauma is so incredible, and let me think about my person, about the environment, about my relationships, and each time I could see again this movie, and I have a new opinion about that.
Okay, thank you so much, Carlos and Mabel. I hope you guys enjoy your break. See you next week. Bye-bye, take care.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Bye.
Bye, Mabel.
See you next week. Take care.
Bye, Carlos.
Jose and Lisette, I told you you guys were next like long time ago, but I didn't, like expect to spend a lot of time.
Hello, teacher.
Camera sound, please. I want to see your beautiful faces.
Hello, teacher.
How are you? Good? Let's
Yes,
go.
teacher. Okay.
Okay.
Give me a moment, please. Okay. Here's our story, okay? At the beginning of the chapter, Chris is thinking about getting divorced. He can't stand pretending he loves his wife anymore. He was forced to marry Alice when he was young. 15 years ago, he was dating Laura, the love of his life. However, one day he got drunk and cheated on his girlfriend Laura. The other woman happened to be Laura's sister, Alice. The worst moment of his life was when his father-in-law, Richard, discovered him sleeping in Alice's room. He immediately told Laura and decided to force Chris to marry Alice because Chris had damaged her daughter's purity. Chris was forced to agree, and since then he has had the torture of loving his sister-in-law, Laura. Alice and Chris fight all the time, but she denies having marital problems in front of her family. All these years, Chris has been having an affair with Laura as he tries to protect her from her abusive husband, Mark. Alice is suspicious of Chris and her sister's affair, but she doesn't want to admit what she already knows.
In the middle of the chapter, Laura is starting to look sick, down, and very tired. Samantha, her mother, suggests that she take a pregnancy test. When Laura went back home, she went into the bathroom to take the test. Suddenly, she hears her husband come home and call her. She comes out of the bathroom so to greet him and gets distracted. At the end of the chapter, her husband went into the bathroom and found the pregnancy test, and to his shock, the result was positive. His first thought was, Laura is pregnant. But the problem was that this was proof of the crime he had committed years ago. What no one knew was that he had a vasectomy years ago. The sorry, the child could not be his. His head is full of fear and confusion that consume him as he tried to wrap his mind around the situation. How could this be? Who was the father? He knew he had to act quickly to protect himself and keep his dark secret hidden. Don't miss the next episode to see what happens.
Okay, very interesting. Yeah, lots of things common for a very typical soap opera. I know. Okay, thank you guys. Who's first? Lisette or Jose? Jose, are you okay? My goodness.
So teacher.
You're coughing. Are you okay? Get some
Yes,
water.
teacher. Yes.
Yes, I can start, teacher.
Yes, please. Okay, Lisette. I have 20 questions, so please give me a number.
3.
Okay, good. Okay, 3. What Okay. What would your first reaction be if I told you that you had failed the course?
Oh my God, teacher. I would feel so bad because it has been a lot time that I have spent studying and all the effort to have the certification would disappear. However, of course, I have learned a lot, and this has not been in vain. And I think I would be grateful and, of course, sad for not having complete uh, everything successfully, but I would feel completely grateful for this chance.
You know what? This is a very real hypothetical situation because it wouldn't happen to a student like you course. Okay, another number, Lisette.
4.
4. If you had the chance, would you want to be pain-free for the rest of your life?
Sorry, teacher, being what?
Excuse me, it was my mistake. Here, okay. If you had the chance, would you want to be pain-free for the rest of your life? You know, like when you have, when you feel pain, like, ouch, pain-free, no pain.
Yes. Yes, I think it would be great for me because I don't like to feel pain. And if I don't know, if I had a and a something that hurt me, it would be great because it wouldn't hurt me. And I don't know, I would prefer it.
Okay, and the last question is that.
Okay. 6.
What food have you never eaten but would really like to try?
Okay. I have never eaten salmon, and I wish I could eat it because I like this reality called MasterChef, and I noticed that they cook salmon a lot. And they say that the skin is crunchy and the taste is good. So I think I would, I wish I could eat it.
Awesome. I think it's a little bit plain for me. You know, you have to look to make a very great sauce in order to have a good flavor. But yeah, it is full of nutrients. Yeah, and that's very good.
Yes, super
Okay,
healthy.
Lisette. Okay, Jose, are you okay? My goodness.
Yes,
Oh
yes, teacher.
no. Okay, give me a number, please.
2.
2. Which famous person's body would you take over if you were a zombie?
Which famous person? What, teacher?
Okay. Which famous person's body? Yeah, the body of a person. If you had the chance to take it over, it means that you will be that person. Yeah.
Okay.
If you were a zombie,
If we were a zombie,
you were a zombie.
okay. I think that if I had the opportunity to take over the body of a famous person, I will choose Elon Musk because I don't know, this kind of person I don't like me. He has an innovative thinking and entrepreneurial spirit, but I don't know, it's a I don't know how to say a questionable person. It's a questionable person, so I think that he has the
Okay.
person that.
Thank you, Jose. Another number, please.
7.
7. What have you stopped doing recently? What
What?
have you stopped doing recently? Is there anything you have stopped doing lately?
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay, recently I have stopped procrastinating on important tasks and instead have been focusing on prioritizing and completing them in a timely manner. Because I don't know, I need this change. This change has allowed me to be more productive and efficient in my daily life because in this moment I have worked about 2 months ago, so I need this. I need stop procrastinating.
Okay, Jose. And last question.
I don't know, 11?
11. Okay, here we are. When was the last time you immediately regretted something? Well, like you said something and then you felt bad about it, or you did something and you immediately regretted that.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh my God, sorry. Oh no.
Okay. The last time I experienced regret was just a few days ago when I missed out on an opportunity to attend a social gathering with a close friends, but I had to decline the invitation. And later, I saw the picture and heard about the moment, and well, I have so bad.
Okay, thank you so much, Lisette and Jose. I hope you guys enjoy your break. Jose, I hope you get over that cold. Okay, take care.
Teacher.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
See
Bye.
you.
See you next
Bye.
week. Bye-bye. Okay, next here. Silvia and then. Okay, Silvia and Andres, I'm ready. Cameras on, please.
Hi, teacher.
How are you? Good?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. So our narrative is, let's start with our narrative. Well, get ready for the next exciting episode of our favorite soap opera, Secrets of the Heart, where we join Samantha, Richard, and Mark on a thrilling adventure. At the beginning of the episode, Samantha, a successful businesswoman, makes a shocking discovery that a lot of money has been stolen from her company. She feels extremely upset and suspects that someone close to her might be responsible for this unfortunate incident.
Meanwhile, Richard, Samantha's charming ex-husband, finds himself in a dangerous situation when he gets shot while he was trying to protect a stranger during a robbery. These unexpected events put his life at risk and adds more suspense to the storyline.
In the middle of all the tension, Laura, a loyal friend to Samantha, finds herself torn between her love for Richard and her growing feelings for Marx, a kind-hearted artist. She experiences a mix of conflicts emotion and struggles to decide about her romantic relationships.
To make the situation even more complicated, Richard also has strong feelings for Samantha, creating a complicated love triangle. He risks losing both women if he reveals his true emotions. Despite the confusion, Laura proposes a plan to uncover the truth behind the stolen money, determined to clear Samantha's name and restore order to their lives.
As the episodes progress, the characters agree to work together, setting aside their differences to solve the mystery. Samantha refuses to let the incident break her spirit and puts on a brave face, even though she feels scared and uncertain inside.
And through the episode, tension continues to rise as the characters navigate their complex relationships and face the challenge that come their way. However, among all the hardships, they find moments of comfort and joy, reminding themselves of the importance of love and friendship in difficult times.
Okay, teacher.
That's it, teacher.
Hey guys, that was very interesting. It was like a real content of a soap opera. Good. Okay, who's first?
Mm, teacher, me.
Okay, Silvia. I have 20 questions. So
Okay.
please give me a number.
Mm, 7.
7. Okay. What have you stopped doing recently?
What can you repeat, please?
Yes. What have you stopped doing recently?
Stop doing recently. Wait, teacher.
You okay?
Now, yes, teacher. So
Okay, it's okay.
I need to move. Okay. Stop doing recently. Recently, I didn't work my task work. It's supposed when I'm in on holidays in my university, but now because I'm in the internship, I'm I'm doing some activities and works with them, with the company. So this weekend, I finish some of the activities. So I I have I have be able to rest and yes.
Okay, Sylvia, thank you. Another number, please.
Mm, 3, number 3.
3.
Yes.
What would your first reaction be if I told you that you had failed the course?
I didn't cry. I didn't cry, and then like I will ask you why is the reason, why are the reasons for, like, I don't know, for that result or decision, something like that, and crying.
Okay, Sylvia, another number, please.
5.
5. What would you choose if you had the option of living for 70 years, yeah, until 70 years, and being incredibly happy, or living forever but being unhappy?
That the country,
Which of those two options would you choose?
I think the first, because I prefer be happy and for all the things about of the things, because for me it's very important the mental health, so I choose the first option.
Okay, thank you, Sylvia. The last one. Last number.
10.
10. What movie can you watch over and over and over without ever getting tired of it?
I don't know, teacher, because I'm not very fan of movies. But wait, teacher. I think everything, everyone, all at once. Yes, that movie, because that movie is about a topic that I love, and it's about the multiverse, and I love that.
Awesome. Okay, thank you, Sylvia. Andres, your turn.
Okay, teacher, number 1.
1. Okay, number 1. Which place on the planet would you never want to live and why?
Oh, never. Which place? The planet I wouldn't like to live in Africa, I think so, in some country around there. Yes, that's my answer.
Okay, Andres, another number, please.
2, teacher. 2.
Which famous person's body would you take over if you were a zombie?
Oh, sorry. Can you repeat, teacher, please?
Yes. If you were a zombie and you had the opportunity to take over a famous person's body, yes, which one would you choose?
But the person must be died or the
No,
person? No,
no,
it's
whoever
okay.
you want. Yeah, no problem.
If I were zombie, I would like to be a famous person like Johnny Depp. I think so. Yes, yes. For me, he's one the best actor. Um, he has many characters in his career, and that could be interesting for me.
Okay, Andres. And the last question, please.
11.
11. Okay. When was the last time you immediately regretted something?
Actually, I didn't regret something that I do because I just try to analyze the thing that I did, and just if I a wrong thing, I try to solve that situation and try to do the things in the best way for me. Just I didn't regret for
Okay.
anything that I do.
Thank you so much, Andres and Silvia. Have a
Okay,
wonderful
teacher.
break. I will see you next week.
You too.
Thanks,
See you the
teacher.
next week.
Bye,
Have
bye.
a great night. Bye bye.
Totalmente, y luego nos tira el papayazo la profesora. Oh,
What?
Hi, teacher.
nothing, teacher. Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
for coming.
Joan and Elkin, you are 6. Oh, you are, oh, this time.
5.
5?
5, yes.
No. Sylvia, I just finished with Sylvia and Andres who were 5. You guys are 6.
What? They changed our places.
No. I'm done with, okay. John. Yeah, we're fine. 1, John.
We
7,
were the number 5 group. Okay, no problem.
okay, John.
We are the last group right now.
Right. Joan and Elkin 6, and then I am missing Gerson and Jean-Claude 7. Awesome. Oh my God, today I will finish on time. Not earlier, but on time. Last speaking was so long, remember that? Okay.
Just the time to finish the Moodle. Okay.
Go ahead, turn your cameras on, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Elkin, Joan. Okay. Mr. Duque, we're waiting for you. Okay.
Okay, I don't like.
Okay, let's go.
We started with the narrative or
Yes, please the narration. Yes, the soap opera. Let's go.
Okay, teacher. We have a story with unexpected plot twist. This story is called Entangled Hearts. Johan. Johan.
Teacher, my internet is I problem my internet. Okay. Hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, Johan.
Okay. Entangled Hearts. Once upon a time in the peaceful unknown, what wears
Like for individual was life were about to interview in ways they never anticipate. Chris, a charismatic and ambitious businessman, had recently noticed a growth void in his marriage with Alice. Alice, a talent artist, had devoted her life to supporting his husband, but sometimes she manages how different her life would have been if she had married him.
Chris has a best friend. His name is Mark. Mark had been secretly meeting Alice for coffee, providing a listening ear and shoulder to lean on. Mark, a compassionate and empathetic soul, have developed a strong feelings for Alice over time. He tries to deny these feelings, but they are getting stronger and stronger.
As the days turned in weekends, the winds of this emotion became humbered. Chris decided to that the cold no longer ignored the growing distance between his and Alice. He decided to have a frank conversation with her, amid his concern about their relation and consider the future of their relation. Alice, though saddened by the relation, realized that they both needed to comfort their unhappiness.
So they decided to end the relationship by mutual agreement, but Chris didn't know that Alice had an affair with his best friend Mark. All the time, Alice cheated on her husband. She couldn't afford to be the problem of ending the relationship, so she was planning to keep this affair a secret. Mark loves her too much, but she just wants to have fun and enjoy the new freedom that she seems to have achieved. However, an unexpected revelation would change all her plans. She was pregnant and didn't know who was the father of her child. Okay, this story will be continued.
That was
The
very
unexpected plot twist.
That was very good, and that's the typical information or content of a soap opera. I know. Okay, very good job, guys. Okay, who's first? John or Elkin?
Elkin.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Teacher, can
Yes,
you hear me?
yes, John. What happened?
Me está saliendo cada ratico. The internet is connection.
Is it me? I don't think
No,
so.
Joan have some problems with his internet connection.
Okay, okay, Elkin, let's start. Wait a second, let me just charge my computer.
Okay.
Okay, Elkin, I have 20 questions. Please give me a number from 1 to 20.
20 questions. And number 7, like the number of Cristiano Ronaldo.
My nephew loves him. Okay, 7.
Me too.
Yeah, I can see. What have you stopped doing recently?
Okay, I stop doing a Udemy course about a new technology that I am learning. I am learning about Oracle. Oracle in a course in Udemy. Oracle is a technology to manage database in my career, specifically in my job. I need this technology to save different data in the database. And because of English classes and
Oh my
I
goodness.
need to summarize and all that I have seen in class. I need some time and I need to stop. I stop completely my personal study with
Okay.
this course.
Another number, Elkin, please.
Okay, number 10 of Messi.
Okay. 10. What movie can you watch over and over and over without ever getting tired of?
For me, it's not a movie. It's a series. A series. This name is Game of Thrones. Oh, spectacular series, and I am planning to watch this series in English language to practice my listening and try to understanding more different English words that the series that the different characters are speaking, and that is the series that I
Okay. And the last question, Elkin.
number 9.
9. What social stigma does society need to get over, to forget about?
In general or specifically in a group of the society?
No, in general.
And I think that it's important to throw the stigma about the political difference, because for example I bought it for Petro, and Duque voted for for
For Duque.
Federico and for voting, and we can do and to we can to try to see in the difference we can stand together. We all are we are different person. We have different thoughts, and but we are all Colombians, and we need to get this country get ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Elkin. Joan, don't hide. You are next. I'm kidding. Okay, Joan. One number, please.
3.
Sorry?
3.
Okay, number 3. Joan, what would your first reaction be if I told you that you had failed the course? What would be your reaction?
And in English course,
Yeah.
my
A
action,
hypothetical imaginary situation if I told you that you had failed.
uh, I will run of the happy because I finish I will finish the course, and this language opened the very door, and it is very important, the English for my life.
Okay, Joan, another number, please.
1.
1, let me see. Okay, which place on the planet will you never want to live and why?
Teacher, repeat please, my internet.
Yes, no problem. Which place on the planet
Okay.
would you never want to live and why?
Okay,
That you
teacher.
wouldn't like.
in the Everest because is very, very, very cold, and the weather is very, very cold. I don't like they were very cold.
Okay. And the last question, John. Please, another number.
Two.
2.
Yes.
Okay. If you were a zombie, which famous person's body you will take over?
If I am zombie, but repeat please, teacher, question.
Yes. If you were a zombie and you had the chance of taking over someone's body, yeah, but a famous person, who would you choose? Which body will you take over?
Body?
Yeah, the body.
What does the mean body, teacher? I don't understand.
Your body, like the whole, well, this is your body, I mean, from head to your toes. Yeah,
Okay.
that one. Yeah.
I am. I don't. Where? See, I am. If I am a zombie, I don't understand question, teacher.
It's okay. Don't worry. Let me change the number very quickly. Okay, another number.
4.
4. Okay. What food you have never eaten, but you would really like to try? Food.
Wow. I never eaten seafood. Seafood I don't like.
No?
No. And I am allergic for this comment.
Yeah.
For this food.
Okay, thank you, Joan and Elkin. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy your break. See you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
I'm so sorry. When I told you that you guys were next, it took longer than I expected. Excuse me. Okay, let's do it. You guys are so excited about telling me about your soap opera.
Okay, teacher.
Teacher.
We choose there's 3 situations.
Okay.
Someone is having an affair with someone else, wife, husband, partner. Someone thinks their friend partner is planning to kill someone, and someone is in love with 2 different people. Okay. Mark and Alice are together. Mark is in love with Laura. Chris is Mark's best friend, and Samantha is Alice's mom. Okay. Everything has changed in 10 years. Now, Mark stopped missing Laura and married Alice, who was always in love with Mark. The moment in which Mark decided to pretend to have a loving relationship with Alice was when Laura married another man. But Alice loved to hate Laura. Alice knows that Laura is the love of Mark's life. And even though Alice is with Mark now, she can't stop imagining a happy marriage if Mark and Laura are still alive. Knowing all, knowing all of the above, Mark confessed to his best friend Chris
that Alice has started to consider killing him. Chris thinks that Mark is crazy because he sees that Laura live loving Mark. Alice has convinced Mark that the hat read for Laura is behind her. She has even become a much more tender and understanding woman. Mark has gradually forgotten that Alice is a manipulative and vindictive woman, and he's beginning to fall in love with the current version of Alice. On the other hand, Chris is convinced that Laura loves Mark, but that she hasn't been able to tell him because she's married. When Laura saw that Mark married Alice, she realized that the man she really loved was Mark.
On,
Gerson?
on occasion, Alice suggests inviting Mark to her mother Samantha's house, but she refused, considering she has suspicion about Mark's love for her daughter. She believed in a mother's sixth sense. Alex planned to hide it, but it was too late. Apparently, everyone knows the hard truth. Mark is in love with another woman. There was only one solution: divorce. Alice decided to suggest a meeting with Mark and Laura to clarify the situation. Mark was upset and initially said no. However, he decided to ask Laura, and they thought it was the right situation to clarify the mistake of the past, and they could end with that farce to start their relationship without problems. The day of the meeting arrived, and there was a lot of anxiety. Each one put on their best suit and went to the strange engagement. Mark and Laura arrived, but Alice didn't. They thought she had repented, but they never expected that Alice gathered them to kill them. Finish, teacher.
That was very good. You guys can get a job for making those narrations about soap operas. Yeah, very good content. Okay, let's do this. Who's first? Jean-Claude or Gerson?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Jean-Claude. I have 20 questions. Give me a number, please, from 1 to 20.
Number 8.
8. Okay.
Yes.
What is something you always intended to do but never found the time or maybe never found the money to do it?
Always I have want to do learn to paint because I don't have time to do this activity because I work all day. At the night, I am in the class in the English class, so I would like to learn paint and play one instrument, maybe guitar, because I don't know play a musical instrument.
Okay, Jean-Claude, another number, please.
11.
Okay, 11. When was the last time you immediately regretted doing something?
Mm, maybe the last week when I was with my friends in the weekend and when the Monday arrived, I didn't have time to do my homeworks, the other activities that I I had to do in this moment.
Okay, and the last question, please.
Mm, maybe number two.
Two. Okay, listen. If you were a zombie, which
Okay.
which famous person's body would you take over?
Famous body. I don't know. Maybe The Rock.
Okay.
Because he's very stronger. So his stamina is very high. So we can beat very easy the other people.
Okay, thank you, Jean-Claude.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Gerson. One number, please.
Number three, teacher.
Okay, number three. Tell me, what would your first reaction be if I told you that you had failed this course?
This course?
Yeah.
Teacher, can you repeat the question, please?
Sure. What would your first reaction be if I told you that you had failed this course?
This course? Mm,
Imagine that I told you you failed the English course. What would be your first reaction?
okay, teacher. Very course. Okay. Okay, teacher. Understand. Okay. My fear reaction will be to stay so sad because I had I have been a big effort to do approve this course in this part. The second, because I think it's a big opportunity to improve my skill in English. In addition, this course will help to get a better job. This is about the certificate or qualification that the institute could be give me. So I would be disappointed for this.
Okay, next number, please. Yes.
Number five.
Five. These are two options. What would you choose? If you had the option of living for 70 years, but, no, sorry, only until 70 years and being incredibly happy, or living forever but being unhappy.
Okay, teacher. Okay. I would choose a living for 70 years because the most important in the life for me is to be happy doing things that I like. I can't sense live for all the life if you aren't happy. Yeah. In a moment you could take a bad decision and short your own life. So for this reason, I choose live 70 years.
Okay, and the last question, please.
Yes. Sit.
Six. What food have you never eaten but would really like to try?
Okay, let me think, teacher. Let me think. Mm, the last week I heard about crocodile.
Crocodile. Oh my
Crocodile
goodness, yeah?
is a typical Peruvian food. I never eat this food, but I would like try it because I think doesn't matter in 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 the worst case, I would have go to the hospital, but I think this would have a solution. But I think doesn't matter if I try eat a new food.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jean-Claude. And just sorry about making you, like wait for so long. I hope you guys
No
enjoyed
problem.
your break. Take care and see you next week. Bye bye,
Thank
guys.
you,
Thank
teacher.
you.
See you next week.
You.
Bye
Bye bye.
Pleasure.
bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.